Okay, I thought I'd just quickly show you this. I've got a little bit of a conundrum to solve, but I'm doing pool types. That is, you can set your current pool to what it is. When you go, if I run it, it's probably easy if I just run it rather than showing you what the code looks like. And if I go up here and I go pool types, I can go through and I can edit this and add additional pool types. You notice that there's a custom pool type here, which is set for 30 meters. So you modify that or add another pool type. So when you go to preferences and, when you go to manage swim clubs and you edit that, you can come in here and you can specify what pool type it is. Okay, so, and you'll notice that, there's short course yards, long course yards. So that will keep the Americans happy, etc. But there are some people that have pools that are not these standard lengths. So that gives them the opportunity to set the right pool type. Yeah. And also when they go to the drop down, they'll see lengths that actually make sense for their pool. Yep. Okay, and then of course, when you want to set the qualifying times, you can, here we are on short course. At the moment I haven't got everything plugged in, but when it is, you switch over to long course and there you have all your times for that, and likewise for yards, they'll all be different. At the moment that's not working yet, a bit more code to go there. And likewise on your custom course, you have your own qualifying times. The pool type means you can I think I'll offer one custom course, but you can add as many as you like. And it could resolve a little issue, like for instance, your swimming club's got a 50-meter pool, but then they say, look, we've got to repair that. You all got to pop over halfway in the middle of the season and swim in your diving pool, which is only 25, is 40 meters or something. So you can go in here, you can manage, you can create, say, a new group, and or create a club for a 40-meter pool, and then create a group club that has all the members that were swimming the 50-meter pool, and so you can see all your members. And but you've got qualification times for the 40-meter pool, etc. So there's lots of things you can do that makes or solve a few problems if you have to change pools halfway through the season. That's one thing. The other thing with these pool types is that someone who's been swimming in a 50-meter pool comes over to do a 25-meter pool for a carnival with another club, then that gives the opportunity to calculate a qualifying time, or even to calculate a TTB, a time to beat, something like that. I do have a little bit of a conundrum, and I'll just pop over here. The actual the distance. This is a distance table. I'll just see if I can zoom up a little bit for you, because it's pretty small. I'll go there, and I'll come back over here, hopefully, and I'll move that, a little bit over in the center, and maybe it's working. Technically, my distance table only actually has to have an ID number and the number of laps, and all this other stuff can disappear. Because as you select a pool type, there can be a scalar function to determine what the caption is, which will include whether it's got yards and all that sort of stuff. So or I can make a group of records for each pool type, and I'm still thinking about that. If I make it fairly simple and get rid of all this stuff in this table, then there's a lot of recoding I have to do, and certainly when it comes to reports, the pool distance is used quite a lot all over the place. And as I'm going to allow you to actually make your own reports, build your own reports, design them, I've got to make it fairly simple, because if I just make it a basic distance table, then there's a lot of, they're all sort of linked, a query which links to that and this to work out what text to show. But I could make it something in the database to simplify that, or routines. But anyway, so I'm still thinking about that. That's my little conundrum. But I thought you'd be interested in this qualifying times and all that, because it's all getting beefed out, so it's a bit more at a professional standard. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Catch ya.